Hello, watchers of YouTube. Welcome back to our Black Desert Online progression series, where we start a fresh character on an almost fresh account, and we experience what the game has to offer without rushing for the best in-slot gear or maximum efficiency grinds. So you are back to our slow progression series. Last time we arrived at Heidel, where we met Bobby Lauren, who is the head of the Merchant Guild, allegedly, and who was in quite the pickle. Pressured by demands from the rivaling Xian Merchant Guild, he had asked for our help, and of course, being the glorious bearded hero we are, we jumped on the occasion and lent him a helping hand, well, or sort. The quest brought us back at a crossroad at the end, and this is kind of where we left off last time. Because I haven't really went down this path, but also because I had the feeling that this Bobby guy isn't really well suited for his position. I have decided to pursue a new path and opted to join forces with the Xian, whatever, the other merchant guild. Little did I know the lady in charge seems to be of the arrogant kind, so we are now trying to get her attention by intercepting and delivering a necklace that she is apparently waiting for. So much for a quick summary of what happened last time. We are back, and just a quick summary of what happened while I finished the last recording and what have I done in the interim. Not much, to be fair. The only thing, as I said, is I went across town and quickly caught up with the question marks that we had around. Now, there were actually 2 or 3 cutscenes that we've now missed because of that. Nothing really major that would, have an influence on the story. Anyway, I don't know. So I was contemplating maybe I should do it on screen as well. But then this is just really not something that's fun to watch. Maybe something where some feedback would be good. But without further ado, let's have a talk to the jeweler Dora Fonti and see what we need to do to get that necklace. What, you're here to pick up the jewelry for someone else? I'm sorry, but that sounds a bit suspicious. Oh, got us right there. Quest. The groundwork for friendship. I hope you understand why I'm being so careful. There are plenty of thieves who'd happily steal from me by claiming to collect items on behalf of others. The item of concern also happens to be extremely valuable. Orders for jewel crafting are on principle supposed to be kept secret. Guess if you can tell me who the original commissioner of the work is, you'll be able to prove that you are in fact representing that person. Who ordered the jewelry you're talking about? Oof. I think it was Isabel. She's the only lady in that mix of names. Right on the spot, please forgive my suspicion. You can never be too careful when the item is of high quality. Rich people in high places are just different in any way, huh? I don't understand how they can trust others to collect such an item on their behalf without coming themselves. Well, I probably just should leave it at that. Oh, there's another quest, a clever method. I left a note on the receipt. Please deliver it with care. I guess our business here is done. I don't believe I've ever seen you before. Is this your first time in Heidel? If you ever find an interest in gemstones or crystals, come visit me again. Okay, true. Crystal extraction. If you try to enhance your weapons or defense gear with crystals, you can extract the crystal later with the help of a blacksmith. Nice to know, right? If the crystal breaks before it is extracted, well, that would be quite a shame. Anyway, good luck. Thank you very much. And again, this is for newer players, just an introduction to crystals. So, you see those little icons? They indicate for which gear slot they go in. So your armor piece, your gloves, your weapon, main hand weapon, your boots, and your helmet. And then you see in blue what the effect of the crystal is. So if we put this one in our helmet, we would get a knockdown and bound resistance of plus 5%. Okay, so I'm guessing we are going to deliver this necklace now. Show her that we are resourceful. I hope she doesn't have us, I hope she sees it that way. Not that she starts having us beheaded by her small friend over there, who's, I think, almost twice the size of what I am. Let's see what Isabel has to say. Here's the jewelry you ordered. This? How did you find out that I asked for the jewelry? You're hardly refined, but an interesting person nonetheless. Unorthodox methods aside, I must say that it was interesting to say the least. Alright, I can take a minute to hear what you have to say. What is it that you wish to tell me, now that you have gone through all that just to get my attention? So you wish to know why I push around Bobby Lauren? What a stupid question. Let me ask you a question. There are those who provide loans based on mutual trust, that the loan will be paid back, and there are those who take such loans and refuse to pay. Who is the one at fault here? Isn't it clear as day? Why do you think the League of Merchants in Hydel went on strike? It was all due to the incompetence of Bobby Lauren and the Grand Chamberlain Jourdain. I don't know what Jourdain is up to. However, I do know that the villagers are having a hard time because of high taxes, yet Bobby and Jourdain somehow managed to turn the blame on us. And to talk of prosperity in Serendia? What a bunch of liars. Come to think of it, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you considered working for the Xian League? We have many matters in need of being taken care of, and hiring mercenaries in public will attract unwanted attention. I've also developed a certain liking for you and your subtle ways. If you want to help me, talk to Povios. I'm actually getting sick of staying at this inn now. Alright then. Povios, oh, that's the friendly axe dude. Hello. I already heard about it. You're just a messenger running an errand. I am Povios, Isabel's right-hand man. Cool story, bro. Between revolt and revolution. Don't try to get friendly with me just because you talk to Lady Isabel. You'll have to prove your worth to earn our trust in the Xian League. I guess that's fair. I do, however, commend you for not being fooled by Bobby Lauren's plea. There's a fairly simple reason why Bobby Lauren's League of Merchants went on strike. It's because Jourdain, who in essence controls Bobby Lauren, wants to levy high taxes. With the League of Merchants on strike, they'd have no reason to pay us back. What a fool Bobby Lauren is. This is clearly more than what you can grasp. Always better to show simpletons firsthand than try to explain the details. You find the Eastern Gateway after crossing the river and heading further south. A group of farmers that have formed a rebel group there under the leadership of Al-Rundi, who have had enough of high taxes. Talk to Rollenai. He's a supporter of the rebels. What you do next is for you to decide. What are you still doing standing around? Get on with it then. Do not keep Isabel waiting any longer. Okay then. Rollenai. Cool, so he's the guy we need to look out for. Interesting name. Okay, let's have a quick look on the map. Okay, so that takes us then further south. Excellent. So that's actually so that's going past the farm where we did our little inventory slot quest the last time around. Before we start heading out, I just wanted to quickly do the Black Spirit adventure because I kept forgetting it the last couple of times, and you know, some of the rewards are actually quite nice. So let's see what RNG has in stock for us. 1, 2, 3, Valkscry. Okay. Valkscries are essentially items with which you can increase your fail stacks, which is necessary for enhancing. We'll get to that in a while. But the other thing that I wanted to show are the attendance rewards. You know, last time we checked briefly on horses and whether to purchase one. Well, I guess I just want to say one thing. I should really pay more attention to what's coming as well, and for what we actually have. Because, good thing we didn't buy one. I noticed that we got this little box. It's a horse emblem for adventurers. So we got a free tier 5 horse essentially. And even a horse outfit for the next 7 days essentially. Don't know. Yeah, it increases the speed by 1%. Woohoo! And today we also received a trainer's flute. Now this is a handy item, albeit limited to 30 days. But it just means regardless of the distance between you and your horse, you can always call it right next to you. That's quite useful, and I'm sure we will have plenty of opportunity to showcase why that is so useful. And was there anything else here? Inventory slots. Excellent. So I think we're gonna use some of those quickly, and then we will venture out. Okay, what else is there? So there's a couple of things I'm not gonna really bother with right now, but one thing caught my eye, which is this one, because that's quite useful for some extra money. You just vendor it, so meaning you sell it to one of the shop NPCs, but it gives you 5 million. This one is the same thing, gives you 500,000. We used to take that one as well. This one we won't use, but we will use the inventory slot. We will use the trainer's flute. We'll get that horse gear. And we will get the horse emblem, because with this one essentially we can get our horse from a stable. No, we don't need this. We don't need all of that. Most of it I'm probably just gonna put on the marketplace at some point anyway. So on the rest we just leave where it is, because again, oh, and we can collect the silver reward into our inventory, yes. The nice thing is that, so silver used to also have weight, but luckily for us, they removed that over time. So now it doesn't matter how much you have, you can just keep it all in one place. Let's open this. Oh, see, tier 5 horse. So what to use? So it explains everything here, how to use it, but I'll just showcase this. And this is again 10% coupon for mount stuff on the marketplace. I'll right click it, but I'm not gonna use it. I told you already, we will not use any real life money. Oh, and because we have this open, let me at least this time round use a food buff so we know where we are roughly. 120 minutes. So stable, so you have a guild stable keeper if you are in a guild, and then this is the one for us, the stable keeper Izaro. I think you need to click on the stable. Yeah, you have a mount you can register. Okay. Register mount. There's your emblem, it's already highlighted. If you have several, they will be in that row as well. We need to enter a name. So we call our horse Speedy. No. Oh, C-Mac horse face. No. Let's go, I don't know, what's a good name for a horse? Don't know. I'm sure there are plenty of famous horse names and I cannot remember a single one now. So let's just call it Horsey. Horsey. Yep. Tier 5. Awesome. Oh no, sorry. I did not want to check it in. And yeah, there we go. That's Horsey. And let's also unpack our horse gear. When this is equipped, it will no longer be possible to register. Because it's a limited one, you can't really register to the marketplace anyway. And then let's use our trainer's flute. And let's use our inventory. Oh, I hope you heard that. So this is essentially, if I go over here now, normally you can click on this icon here, and it says there, left mouse button to call it, and right mouse button, it will actually create a path there. We don't want that, we obviously want the path to our quest, but left mouse button, so you have to be relatively close to it normally to call it near you, but because we have this flute active, we can actually run all the way over here, click on it, and now watch what happens. There we go. Ah. It looks amazing. Let's have a closer look. Gorgeous. I do have to say, so their design team, who is, you know, crafting all those outfits and everything, they are doing a terrific job, honestly. I mean, look at that. We could now also dye the color on the different items of this, but I'm not gonna go through that one. So I think that is everything. Let's bring the UI back up. I think that is everything that I wanted to do for the time being. Oh, we'll render this at the next world, though we also have some. One second. We'll have some of those prognals again. I think I explained already. Essentially, like gold bus, you can just exchange them at a storage, which is here. It's well hidden. Currency exchange. This one. Those two. And then now we can finally head out. And at the bottom you see the HP of your horse and the stamina. So if the stamina runs out, essentially your horse will just trot incredibly slowly. And if the HP runs to 0, well, essentially it's gonna die and disappear for the time being. But you don't need to worry about that, because you can revive horses at the stable, and the same thing, you can also replenish the stamina at the stable. If you are planning to take a longer journey and you are worried that you might run out of stamina, there are items to replenish the stamina on the way, and those are essentially carrots. Let me actually, just while we are out pathing, just show you this quickly. Carrot. Those ones. And the different tiers. So you have the normal one, then high quality and special, and obviously the higher the tier, the more stamina they will replenish. You see this below. So normal one, and they also heal up some HP. Alright, we already arrived. That went quicker than I thought it would. I always underestimate the distances. I think that wasn't as far as I thought. And there is Rolanai, who is also a stable keeper. Cool. You look like you're not from around here. Why are you here? Rolanai? Then you've come to the right place. Yes, I am Rolanai, and you're an adventurer. Ah, the Xian League sent you. This is your first time here. Yes. The embroiled agent. Yes, it is all true. This is where the rebellion has begun. No. On second thought, the better term here would be revolution. I seriously wonder what they're up to. They're taking out loans from Calpheon while exploiting the villages with high taxes. Bobby Lauren and Jordan Dukas won't understand why Elrond and the rebels are standing up to them. I hate to say this, but we've lost faith in Hydael. Why don't you talk to Captain Tito, the man they dispatched from Hydael? He might be willing to lend an ear to someone who is part of a well-respected organization such as the Xian League. My only wish is for them to leave us alone and take an interest in bettering the livelihoods of the people. Well, if everything was only that easy. Grain belt. Let's just grab some knowledge again. Oh, I think that may have been for the region. I could have probably just saved the energy. I'm like always, just quickly grabbing the people that have the exclamation mark over their head. So, I'm asking you because you're neutral adventure. Who in the world actually thinks Elrundi is the hope of the peasants? The farmers keep worshipping Elrundi as their hero even when their storage sheds are pillaged by the rebels. They just blame Lord Domungad. That's why this clash never ends. Okay. It's interesting. There's always two sides to every story, right? Hey, adventurer, unpack your stuff right now and get ready. There's a lot to do. And who are you and why should I listen to you? A member of the Xian League? You don't look like a Calphonian too, though. Calpheonian? Calphonian? Or whatever. Calpheonian or not, you're just full of crap. Why do you stick your nose in things not of your concern? That is correct. I am Hervano Tito, the captain of the guards here. How good of Xian merchant to finally make your way here. So you said Grand Chamberlain Jordan is imposing high taxes to exploit the villages of Hydael? Do you really believe that nonsense? The Xian League is actually to blame for sowing the seeds of antipathy and confusion to divide and pressure us into coughing up more silver. Those who have chosen to rebel are far and few, and I would assume that most of them aren't right in the head. How funny of the Xian League to have come all this way when everyone knows their only concern involve money. Makes me but wonder whether you're with Elrond and the rebels as well. If you don't want to get hurt, I suggest that you stay out of this like an outsider should. Or do you plan on running along to Isabel to tattletale what you've heard like a child? Wow. Friendly boy, Northern Cianaga. Oh, region again. Oh well, it's fine. Well, this is an interesting turn of events. Rebellion couldn't have happened without any reason. What do you think? Well, humans surely are complex creatures. And speak of the devil, it looks like the heroine of the hour has arrived. I mean, Isabel is here. Let's see what she has to say. Why don't you go talk to her? What, she's here? Oh, he's still asking me for the other one. Oh, she is here. And she brought her little Muppet with her. See, you arrived before me. Diligence is important. Come on, let's get this over fast. Violent encounter. I think I understand what's going on now. We have Hervano Tito's side of the story. Apologies for that. unfortunately, where I live, you know, whenever there's an ambulance or anything coming by, you will most likely hear that in the background as well. I think I understand what's going on now. We have Havano Tito's side of the story and why the rebels have taken up arms. You've heard the name Alrundi, right? He is the leader of the rebels, and we are also supporting him. Yes, yes, I can see you're confused. Do you want to know why the Xian League of Hydel supports the rebels? That's fine. You needn't worry about it for now. I'm sure you'll get to figure it out soon. I heard there's something obviously wrong with Alrundi, though. We've received reports that Alrundi has gone insane, and has even had strange bouts of talking nonsense. Something has definitely happened to Alrundi, that much is certain. It's a secret, but as investors in Alrundi ourselves, we need to get to the bottom of this. With the exception of the rebel leadership, most of the rebels themselves are unaware of this. You'll have to force your way through the rebels to meet with Alrundi. They wouldn't hesitate to attack me if I chose to go. Knowing this, you should disguise yourself as a mercenary from Hydel. Crush anyone who stands before you in the name of Hydel. Okay, we get some skill XP and some light movement. Attack speed and casting speed +1 for 10 minutes. Cool. Okay. Looks like Provius has a quest for us as well. Oh, they're all main ones? As we've just heard from Isabel, the leadership has a temporary symbiotic leadership with us. However, they've been trying to join us lately. They seem to have forgotten that they are a vassal state. Until I see Captain Alrundi, I want you to give them a good beating. They should just lower their heads and thank us for our support. Provost has to teach the rebels a lesson. Okay. Merchants should always negotiate verbally. However, these are such which it is impossible to negotiate. For example, when you can't communicate with someone, do you think my size and strength are recognized for no reason? If you just oversee your opponent without speaking, you can lead the negotiation to an advantage. We call it a merchant's medal. Well, just in time. You'll meet a crowd that just don't listen. It's a good chance to boost your ability. So, destroy the rebel stronghold. Okay, so I guess they are all... They are essentially all the same. Yeah. So they're all the same, and it just means I need to kill different things. So let's do all of that at once and test our prowess on those so-called rebels. Ah, there we go. Oh, and there. Ha. You are no match. Cool. Looks like we can aggro them again. So let's have them come to us again, same as last time. And swoosh. Perfect. Okay, well, supplies. Yep, please all come. There you go. Bit confusing though. So we're technically on their side, yet we're decimating the numbers. As long as we're killing, I'm gonna just hit a couple more things a couple of times in the hopes that we will get knowledge on those things as well. Again, the more knowledge we have, the more energy. Nice. Guess this would probably be an advantage of actually having some relatively low gear, because you spend more time on just killing the mobs, so you would increase your chances to also obtain knowledge on them. Nice. Next one. Oh no, I think we have the barricade now, so we can stop hitting this. But we still need... Hello? One more. And we need the flags. Okay, we have the flags. It's the last one? No. One more. This is very... it just feels very satisfying, I have to say. Okay. Super. Okay, I think... is that everybody? We'll have a look at the map in a second, but it looks like from the right hand side that we've blew through everybody. Okay. So if I do as right click, the skill seems to apply faster than the bottom left click. Yeah. So if I do as left click, he seems to like, see, he's charging up just slightly. Whereas if I do bottom right click, he almost does it instantly. Boom. Cool. Nice, we're level 24 and we're already at 38% again. Okay. Oh, are my pets not looting? Yeah, they are. Cool. I've leveled up and I've learned slash. Oh, that's our standard. So our standard hit has essentially leveled up to level 3 now. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to check on the map quickly. Yep, good. So we have it all. Oh. What else we could do? They don't even know that the Xian League is actually supporting them. It's not like we can beg them to believe us. That's a fairly large group of rebels, by the way, if you ask me. So, a violent encounter. Here, asking me to kill more, right? If we continue to fight the rebels like this, although I don't mind doing things this way. There are more important things at hand, like finding out where Al-Rundi is. Why don't we destroy the watchtowers and flags to get his attention? I've just done that. Okay, and I think I'm almost here, so I at least can hand in the bit of the quest that I had to do for, what's his name? The Brute, the big one. Big guy. Oh, but I'm handing it in to her, looks like. Spice area. You have completed Povio's mission. Yes, of course. Yeah. Want some more? No? Okay. Alright, so we need watchtowers, we need flags, barracks, and supplies. It's again one of those things. If I would have just clicked it right away. Flag number 1. 4 in total. Okay, so there's another one here. And watchtower. Okay, supplies. Oh, I cannot one-shot the supplies. Those are some sturdy boxes. Not bad. Okay. Oh, energy. Ah, now we've got knowledge on the supplies as well. And the barrack. Okay, and another watchtower. Yep, come on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Damn, barracks are also quite sturdy. And another level. I mean, can you just out of my way, please? Thank you very much. Ah, there is one more. Cool. Oh, there's still an orange point there. Ah, the flag. Super. Looks like we have everything. We're probably the only ones still trying to resolve matters peacefully, even after having been treated with such disdain. Peacefully? Really? Look over there. There's a scout and hiding over there. Look carefully. You can't see him. Just go ask him what he knows about Al-Rundi. Okay. Over there. Oh. Yeah. And our black spirit again. clearly having the ability of clairvoyance. Ooh, we learned a new skill, ground smash. Shift F. Let's try this one. Nice. Let's try it one more time. Let's gather a couple of them up. Let's let them come close. And Shift F. Boom. What does it actually do? Groundsmith. Ground smash. Hit damage. 759 times 2. Accuracy rate plus 2%. Maximum 10 targets. Super armor. Nice. Bound on good hits. Down attack. Down smash. Pretty solid skill. Okay. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. Boom. And we're already at 25% again. I mean... where do we need to go? I've not been here in quite a while. Oh, the stairs go up there, okay. Yeah, come on, come on. Okay. 42%. See if we can get like a really nice large group together. Look at that, 57%. I mean, this is just... okay. Oh, bombs. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh. Did they come up here all the way? No. No. Oh, wow. I can't hit it? So, okay, so you just... guess you just have to go around it. So, how do I get up there? Oh. Okay, so I can just... oh. Ah, there's a ladder here. Ah. So you can probably just jump up over those boxes, but... I think I've already demonstrated my platforming skills, so... nice, I really am digging the BGM here. Music is quite good. Okay, I think this is definitely the slower way to walk. I didn't know that you're using up stamina by going up ladders. I've never noticed that. Okay. Let's make sure that we don't fall off. Oh. Alrundi's hawk, and I can talk to him. Hello, birdie. This is Alrundi's bird. How do I know that? Oh, wow. Oh, that's the scout. Yeah. And our... so our black spirit has been seeing that from... I can't even see it. From... we just went through this little gate. Came up all the way here. So we were probably somewhere around there. Anyway. Let's see. Shh, quiet, please. We'll get in trouble if we get caught. So, quest. Safe escape. I infiltrated this place after receiving my mission. The reason why I'm showing off this spear is part of my disguise. I'll look around this area some more. Are you headed towards the gateway? If you're going there, then please tell Tito about the situation here. Oh, and I'm a bit embarrassed to ask, but could you help me by securing an escape route? Sure. Oh, this is... I should have clicked this one first, because I was thinking about what? I thought you'd tell us about Alrundi. Okay, so what happened to Alrundi? I'll shut up again.
understand, my old friend? Why do you think I would come in here unhindered?
Must have been taken in by your vile trickery. Havano, you will be cursed forever with this power.
Damn it!
Interesting. Havano, as in, was that Titio? Please spare me, I'm just lost. Oh, you're not with the rebels? Phew, I thought I was done for. Alrundi, of course, I know who he is. He is no longer human. I saw him with my own eyes. I saw him muttering something to a black stone, and then suddenly he was engulfed by a fog of darkness. Since then he's been on a rampage, killing anything and everything in his path. I've been hiding here, because I'm as good as dead if I get caught. After the incident, I saw Alrundi leave the castle ruins and disappear into the forest. I swear, he didn't even look like a human. The mere thought of it sends shivers down my spine. Okay. Do you realize how extraordinary you are compared to everyone else? Thank you very much. It is truly an unbelievable feat to maintain a sense of self while having something like me become a part of you. Anyhow, we need to find a way to talk to Alrundi. I don't think this is something that can be resolved by exchanging words. You won't be able to see the HP of boss monsters if you do not have knowledge on them. Okay. Oh, so it looks like we're about to knowledge Alrundi engulfed in madness. You earned the title. So even if we meet Alrundi, we might not be able to talk with him in a sensible manner. Oh well, we can just use brute force then. You seem to certainly like that, definitely. Quest, boss Alrundi in progress already, okay. Okay, so safe escapes, I just need to kill a couple of those mobs. Oh, and the boss is right down there. No. Oh. Doesn't look like it's too much of a height, but we can do it like this. Nope. In stages. Okay. Ah, nice. Stamina's up again. Cool. Let's talk to the top portal. Investigate the portal. Can forfeit. Okay. Nice. Boss fight. Let's go. Is he not interested in me, or...? Okay, enough for show. Let's see how far we got. Cool. So this was nice. Not that he did much damage, because we have relatively good gear, but at least we didn't just kill him in one hit. Feels as if I awoke from a terrible nightmare. Please tell me, did I really do all of this? By the way, didn't the guy say he ran into a forest? Oh well. Okay, so what are you after? A bounty? Or what? You say the Xian League sent you here? My head is spinning. Scale of Justice. Jordan and Bobiloran must be removed from their positions of power. All of this I'm doing is for the people of Hydael. Do you know the burden I bear? The hopes of all the farmers rest on my shoulders. I am ashamed to admit that sometimes the dark energy consumes my consciousness. Yet I cannot simply end this revolution, no matter what you Xian League folks have in mind. On the matter of Hervano Tito, one of my men saw him talking to Bobiloran. I'm quite certain that Tito has something in his possession that will prove this. Okay. What are you going to do now? My resolve remains as strong as ever, regardless of whether I'm truly free of the black energy. My forces and I shall continue on with our great revolution to seek a justice we believe in. I do not feel as if I'm completely free from the black energy, though. I sense that the day will come when I shall again find myself consumed by the darkness. Well, you certainly look that way, mate. When the day comes, I shall need your help once more. This darkness that has befallen shall shine over the darkness that lingers over Hydael. Okay, just talking about the same thing. Okay, cool. Interesting. So he's saying Havano Tito is in lieu with Bobby Lauren and Jordan. So they're all essentially in bed together with each other. Bastards. Not sure I agree with this sentiment though. You know, do evil to fight evil. Nothing ever good comes from that. Essentially, you're just doing the same what others are doing as well. You're just utilizing it for your own cause in this regard. And another level. Nice. Cool. No new skills, so just close it. Okay. Where do I need to go? Just want to finish this little side quest. Cool. Oh, it's also over there. Let's see. I mean, the main questline says inform Isabel, so I'm guessing we need to go there anyway. But let me just quickly have a look on the map. Yep, okay. They're both over there. Ah. I just love the feel. I kind of, yeah. Kind of really makes me think, kind of makes me wish I would have tried out to play a warrior much sooner. I don't know. I think the effect looks great. The combat feels good, it feels fluid. The skills are, yeah, they just feel really nice. And I think I'm definitely gonna level up this little sprint with the kick at the end. Yeah. I like good fast movement anyway, so... It is Havano Tito, see? I knew it. So, let's click... Oh, I'm giving the escape route to him. Not bad, the best in disguising, huh? Okay, that was just for that side quest. Alright then. And now we speak to Isabel. What a fool that Bobby Lauren is. A fool blinded by ambition who abandoned his duties to his own villagers. Come on, let's get this over with fast. A message from Bobby Lauren. Alrundi has done well, and of course we're pleased with your work as well. We plan to continue our support for the rebels. I hope you will help us quell Alrundi again should the need arise. On the other hand, what that soldier said is intriguing. Bobby Lauren traveled all this way to have a conversation with Havano Tito. I told Povius to inform the Calfian Parliament on the matter. We now need to question Jordan, the Grand Chamberlain, and his pawn, Bobby Lauren, directly. But before that, if he's working with Tito, Bobby may have left something with him. Check his possession, but be discreet about it. There must be something in Tito's back pocket. Sprinkle some dried fireflake flowers root powder near Tito. Once he is affected by it, you know what to do, right? Please make haste. This will be such a sight to behold, and I don't want to wait too long. Okay, accept. Oh, sweet. And we are getting an upgrade. I think this is a necklace? Yep. Cool. Alright. So, talk to Tito to divert his attention and steal the document.
Told you to surrender, Alrundi. I can't take responsibility anymore.
To use dried fireflake flowers root powder and search his back pocket. Okay. So this is interesting because I have two now. those two. So, something some of you may not know, but if you go behind a character, you see that there's an additional item that pops up. It's steer. So, but I honestly haven't heard about that you can use Fireflake Flowers root powder. So fireflakes, well, as it says, they are flowers, so they are a plant that you can gather. But we don't have any fireflakes, and I don't think they are wild herb. I don't think they're here in this area. Okay, let's just try and see if we can steal it just like that. This has a chance to fail. So, and it didn't. Bobby Lauren's document. See, this document contains the message sent to Havana Tito at Eastern Gateway from Bobby Lauren, who controls the Machina. Grab it. Okay. This does cost a bit of energy, though, if you do this. And if it fails, then obviously you have to spend more energy. Cool. So, looks like we have what we need. Hand over the loan. You found something. It's all just as I suspected. Your talents may prove useful in our guild. That dexterity of yours is quite useful, to say the least. Now, show me what you have. Isabel carefully opened the scroll and found instructions for Manotita from Bobby Lauren. I've received word that you've encountered fierce resistance against attacks. You must remember, however, that all of this is for a greater cause. That nuisance, Al-Rundi, seems to be inciting the farmers. We must purge the seeds of rebellion before it grows out of control. You must make an example out of any who dare to help the rebels. There will be less resistance against attacks once you manage to fill the hearts and minds of the villagers with fear. Always remember, history smiles upon the victors. Victory, however, will require large sums of money. I understand you are in a difficult position at the moment, but please do not forget that this order comes directly from Sir Jordan. I have every faith in your ability to handle it well. Those bastards. They dare sanction the use of force to purge the rebels who once were their citizens. The Grand Chamberlain of Hydel and his henchmen, the head of the Merchants Guild, surely do seem to be men of extraordinary virtue. How ironic it is it, that the head of the Merchants Guild, who personally make rounds to collect taxes. I don't believe he'd do such a thing if there weren't something to personally gain from all of it. He must be hiding something. We must return immediately to further question Bobby Lauren. I think so too. See. Let's equip this one. 4 AP. We are losing 8 accuracy, but again, since our main weapon has 86, it's not that big of a deal. Nice. So now we're already in 85. Let's see. Soon, next goal, 100. Okay, let's see. Yep, we need to repair our equipment. And repair our... No, we don't need to repair our horse gear. But, stable. We don't need to recover it yet. I don't think we've went very far. And we need to go back to Bury-Lawn, so let's use our horsey. And ride back. Actually, let's see. We have a skill already. Instant Axle. Press F while running. So now I can at least demonstrate what I've already talked about last time. So once we're running, I hit the F key, and this has a chance to fail. And it brings this little balancing game. So with the W and S key, you can balance this out so you don't fall off. But let me show you what happens if you don't manage to do it. You just get thrown off your horse. So, and that will happen a lot, so don't worry about it. Oh, that just came at the wrong moment. Advice of Destiny. Oh, why did that come up now? We've got all of this already. Strange. Anyway, let's try this one more time. Nope. Okay. To get on and off your horse, you simply press R, like with everything. Oh, they're here before me again. So, Bobby, you little rat. This is... I have no idea what this is. How long do you plan on accusing us? Yeah. Accusing. I'm not being blindly stubborn. This is an insult to the Grand Chamberlain, Tito, and myself. So he's not coming forth with it. Listen to the story. Bobby Lauren, as ever, trying to get away again. I believe you have enough money to pay us back by now. Was exploiting the villagers not enough? Going on to brutally suppress the revolutionaries like that? Do you really think you have the right to criticize us Calphionians, acting like innocent victims? I've never exploited the villagers. Tax collecting is a legitimate practice. Since when did Calphion become an apostle of justice? Keep listening. If this is not considered exploitation, then neither is Hydel's tribute to Calphion. The people of Serendia would be outraged if they saw this instruction you wrote. There will be an uprising in the whole region, and Hydel will be thrown into great disorder. I told you that document is being used to frame me. If you intend to threaten me with such nonsense, give up now before you embarrass yourself. Keep listening. The villagers' uprising will have already occurred by the time we determine whether this document is false or not. How naive of you, Bobby Lauren. The Grand Chamberlain deserves our utmost loyalty. Okay, so we're back at the normal text. Ah, need to talk to her again. Bobby Lauren will have to confess once you show the document. Alright then. Successful settlement. I intend to teach them a lesson for underestimating the Xian League and the Encarosia family. Oh, okay. But first, I, Isabel Encarosia, wish to thank you for your work. You've been of great help to us. There's something I need you to do. Do not worry about Bobby Lauren for now. I'll handle him from here on out. Povius will provide you with more details on your new assignment. I hope you don't think that we're done here. Your real work begins now. Work hard. As your reputation grows, so will the treatment you receive from the Republic of Calphin. You're no longer a stranger now, but a proper member of the Xian League. I bid you good luck. Cool. Thank you very much. So, we're a merchant now? No. Okay. Povius. You've done well when it came to handling the rebels. Don't for a second think that was anything worth bragging about, though. Of course not. I'll admit that you're more capable than I thought. What's with the smirk? You still have a long way to go. I know. Do you know where the southwestern gateway is? It is an important trading area for Calphion and Serendia. The wagons that pass through there carry black crystal extracted from the extraction mill and trade goods from the farm in southern Hydel. Of course, our wagons also pass through here with goods and intel from Hydel. We've heard reports that the wagons here have recently been under attack, getting ambushed as they pass by. It's all because of these dirty, slimy creatures. The problem is, the situation is getting worse. Head down south to the town of Gilsh to learn more. Oh, I think I've always read that as Glish. I'm going ahead, but make sure to come as soon as you finish your business here. Don't be late. If the logistics don't arrive in time, it will incur the wrath of Commander Delphad Castilian. Okay. Sure thing. So, looks like our journey is about to take us out of Hydel. Before we do that, though, I think it's time to just quickly sell some of our inventory. So let's just do that. We just use any vendor. Let's use this one. Shop. So let's sell this and all of those. And we can sell this now as well. Yep, that's fine. New helmet. Oh, but it's... yeah. See, so this is actually not bad, but obviously not as good as what we have at the moment. I think everything else we can keep. What is that shield? Bastille shield. And I couldn't sell this one. Okay, so let's just stick with that for the moment. And marketplace, we will put some of the other stuff in here again. Let's sell this. Oh, nice. This is also what I've done last time. So I've emptied all of what we had. And we're back to having more than 10 million. Yeah, let's put it here. And then this one. Where's the... it's a lot here. Okay. Cool. Now, just a quick stop at the storage again, so we can exchange those gold bars as well. And then Currency exchange. 17 million. Wow. Nice. That's it's not bad for just a few hours so far of playtime, right? And that time me mainly spending on, you know, narrating. So we go quite a bit. So I'll just quickly fill up my horse at the stable. Stable, recover the horse. Yep, the mount has recovered. And now we are ready to venture out. But yeah, I think it's not bad considering that, you know, on each and every time we play, we do like about an hour, maybe a little bit more than that. But so what are we? 3.5, 4 hours? And we've already decked ourselves in a full set of gear. Got some nice weapons. Right. Oh, this looks amazing. Morning mist. It's a 3:43 a.m. in game. So peaceful. Oh, what's this? An opportunity. A central guard camp. Trade manager. Let's just quickly... Oh, there's someone with a quest. And another stable keeper. Will you give us knowledge as well? Yes, you will. And another... See, that's why it's worthwhile to just take a moment. And note manager. You must meet the requirement. Okay, just can't talk to him right now. But you have a quest for us. I can't even get a moment to catch my breath. Somehow the place I volunteered to go is a den of spiders. Oof. Shall we do this quickly? Let's just do this. We're managing this beyond spiders. Ew, why are the spiders heading toward this post? Again, combat XP, some gold. Let's do it. And you have more, a bush spider. Also just central monos because of spider situation. Finance good completely. Let's do that. Okay. Well, I hope this is close by. Oh, and it is. Okay. So let's see if I just highlight this quickly. Can't see the light pillar. Oh, but I can see it already on the minimap. A hermit crab. Oh, and I need to just kill 5 of those. Cool. It's already 2, 3. What's this? Acid spider den. Okay, nice, and knowledge straight away. What? Can you... Oh? I'll get another one. Okay. Okay. Perfect. And a lizard. One more. Okay. Bush spiders. Am I not hitting them? Don't tell me I don't have enough accuracy for a couple of little spiders. That would be quite embarrassing now. And rainbow lizard knowledge. Okay. I think that was it already. What was that? A minute? 2? Ah. Oh no, they're being attacked. Let's help them. You bastards, leave them alone. Happy to help. Happy to help. No need to thank me. Remain seated. Hello, Xian. Oh, see, now we get the next... So, HP portion medium. The next tier of healing items. And this. Now, wouldn't you agree that 200k and just like those 5 seconds and getting additional knowledge, I think that was definitely worth it. And now I can talk to him. What a coward. Scared of spiders. They're not even Fogans. What do you want? I'm really busy here. You wouldn't even talk to me a second ago. Screw you, weirdo. Anyway. Let's carry on. As the sun comes up. Nice. It's still a bit foggy in here, so... really cool. Some people on the way, patrolling. There we go. The beautiful, very small, but beautiful town of Glish. A lot smaller than Heidel and Valia. Let's leave our horse here at the stable, so, you know, so it appears as if it was, you know, get some food. Oh, I could chat to her as well. Southern Cienaga. Let's leave it. If it's a region again, then I'll just waste my energy on her, and that wouldn't be so nice. Storage.
We'll wrap it up once we find out.
My husband's doing a good job.
Where you from, huh? Where you from?
Okay. No, do I need to? It's really weird that some of the NPCs have the exclamation mark, and you know immediately you need to talk to them, and some don't. I don't know what's triggering it. I really don't know. And which is the? Oh, sorry. Looks like I've already went past the person. Oh, there he is. Povius. Once the issue with the wagon assaults is resolved, we'll pull out. That's what he said. An uncomfortable investigation. I think we should find out what has been plaguing the villagers of late. If only to understand why our wagons aren't being protected. So listen up, pal. Let me tell you this, since it's your first time here, we're not well liked here. If you're expecting hospitality, you'll be disappointed. Now get a move on. I'll be investigating the perimeter too. Well, if we both do the same thing, isn't that kind of, you know, duplication, and, you know, we're ending up just doing the same thing? Deborah. Hi, Deborah. I'm not gonna see what else is there. Skill instructor.
Are you an adventurer? Very nice to meet you.
Okay. Some more over here. Imperial fishing, trade manager. Chat. Bobby's Travels in Medaya. If you want to know about Medaya, read Travels in Medaya by Bobby Lauren. Oh, he's written a book? I heard he now heads the League of Merchants in Heidel. I guess he wrote it before that. Interesting. That imbecile. Hello there. Oh, I think we've got most of them. This one here. Holy Scripture, chapter 14. Human removed the black stone from the hands of small children. Definition of heresy. Soon you'll realize Alien is the only savior. It is written in the Heretic Examiner journal that, in the beginning, Alien created the fields, trees, and animals with the black stone. Finally, he created us civilized people. Alien said to warn heretic a few times of their transgressions, and then keep your distance. Sure. Sure. Sure he did. You look very interesting. This must be one of the best costumes. Guard Tower, Northern Nagamarsh. That looks, again, like region knowledge. Contract workers. This was actually something I was contemplating after I finished one of the earlier episodes. Maybe I will go back to Velia at some point, because I completely forgot about the whole worker thing. And this is something that could indeed prove to be very, very useful for us. Okay, so I'm talking to an alchemist now. Frehara. Kana is energetic and curious. Her weakness is that she is too nice to outsiders. I see that you've come from afar to this village, and what brings you here? We're already struggling more than usual due to the lack of fresh water. Please leave if your presence would only encumber us further.
Incidents that we go through
Okay.
are bound to
The
show.
village short of drinking water. Ah, you're referring to the wagons from the Xian League. I've heard several reports that the wagons have been attacked lately. I can assure you that Serenity had nothing to do with these attacks. Did you see those creatures in the swamp on your way here? They're called the Nagas and the Fogans, and I'm pretty sure they were behind these attacks. It's also the reason why we're suffering from this water shortage. Well, don't think there's anything more I can tell you. Okay. Well, maybe I can help. Clearly, if you don't want my help, then return to Povios. Povios, my man. Where are you? Here. You're late, rookie. Were you able to survey the area thoroughly? I did. A small and helpless village like this wouldn't dream of attacking one of our wagons. According to what the villagers said, there are Nagas and Fogans around here fighting over territory, so it's logical they would have attacked the wagon. Headed to the Trina Knights for military supplies, don't you agree? Don't let their looks fool you. Fogans and Nagas are intelligent and even capable of using magic. Did you say that Glish? See, now it is Glish. So it must be the typo earlier. Has a shortage of drinking water because of those things. We should go and take care of the problem with the Nagas and Fogans. We can reclaim the lost military supplies and get a reward for it. Why get a reward for reclaiming our own goods? Hey, rookie, we aren't running a charity. If we take care of the Nagas and Fogans, we'd be helping out the water shortage problem. If that's the case, then we should be paid for our services. Use your head. That's what a merchant like me would do anyways. The skill instructor of the is called Caesar. Okay. Go negotiate with him. Don't forget you are now part of the Xian Merchant Guild. Okay. He does have a point, to be fair. You know, it's good to ask for some coin if we do help them. We're going to deal with Fogans and Nagas. What's the catch? Oh, we did that already. Negotiation. I've never known the Xian merchants to act on goodwill alone. It's more sensible to think your assistance means the guild has something to gain, wouldn't you say? Surely you will have demands you'll eventually cash in on. We have this under control, so you may be on your way. Okay. Negotiate with him. Provide Caesar with an acceptable solution.
Are you an adventurer? Very nice to meet you.
Oh. Tell me you kill Fogans in exchange for silver. Tell me you kill Fogans in exchange for allegiance to Calphion. Say you'll defeat the Fogans in return for them protecting the Xian Guild. That's probably a bit too much to ask for. Silver is the obvious one. He's expecting that already. So let's say we'll go with you defeat the Fogans in return for them protecting the guild. Ah, and there we go. So you're saying we should promise to protect the Xian merchant trade wagons in the future in exchange for you dealing with the Nagas and Fogans nearby? Considering we're low on drinking water and the price you ask for is reasonable, I can't see why not. Okay. I don't know if any of the other options would have worked as well, but okay. I think this is fair. Voted the bounty on every Fogan ad. Maul the neglector of Fogans. Good, now listen carefully. The Nagas and Fogans are fighting over both the northern and southern territories of town. The Nagas came first and took over the swamplands, but the Fogans just came in one day and drove them out. Their numbers grow by the day, and our patrol routes are out of control in the swamplands. We were better off with the Nagas at this point. The Fogans reproduce faster than we can deal with, and those bastards are practically born ready to fight. If you travel south, you will find the Southern Guard camp, in charge of dealing with the Fogans. Talk to Maul, the captain of the camp. Although they were supposed to reduce the number of Fogans, Captain Maul has been actually negligent in dealing with them. Why not you go there and ask her why? It's not that far from here. Don't get us wrong, we're not trying to rob them of their home. The swamps used to be rich, fertile lands of us, Glish folks. Okay. Guess we can do that. Let's take a quick look where this is. Oh, it's not. He says it's not far away. Well, there's a little meter. Okay. Okay, what do we have in our inventory at this point? A little bit of stuff. Not too much. But we can already exchange this again. Okay. Alright then. I think what I will do is I will write to this Southern Guard camp. Southern Guard camp now. And and I think I will continue a little bit later then. So we are coming up to our 60 minutes. Oh, no autopathing right now. Okay, sorry about that. So if I do have a little bit more time, I may do a follow-up recording already today. But I guess for now, again, we've come a bit of a way again, which is nice to see. So we're now a full member of the Xian Merchant Guild. Left Hydel, essentially, proved that our gut instinct that we had already last time was spot on. So Bobby Lauren is a bit of a weasel. I knew that guy was a bit weird, just the way how he was acting and all that. So, and it looks like we have proven all of that now. Anyway, so let's help those guys with the Fogan business, which this is the swamp over there. But yeah, we fought some rebels, had our next boss fight with Al-Rundi, the head of the rebels, who lost his mind, being completely engulfed by the Black Spirit. So seems like our little friend is not all that friendly, at least not to everybody. Okay, let's talk to Maul, who is a shy. That means hello in Fogan tongue. You're asking for trouble if you wander around like that. You need to learn Fogan language. What is a merchant doing way out here? Is there anything I can help you with? I'm Maul, the captain of this camp. Should you start with that? The great move of the savages. Barbarians aren't that bad. Even the Fogans weren't that fierce originally. The natural disasters forced the barbarians to move and the Nagas were pushed out their land. They don't speak our language now, but if we try a little more, I believe someday we will be able to interact with the Fogans. Oh. The childish captain. Are you trying to get rid of the Fogans? Why? We might befriend them someday. I see you look confused. Did you know the Fogans have their own language? If we were to learn that language, wouldn't we be able to negotiate with them? You think like that because you haven't seen the Fogans yet. Anyways, we cannot attack the Fogans. Okay, so seems like we have an optimist on our hands. Oh, oh, just a oh, probably not even an optimist, an idealist, which is great, really. Sometimes it needs people like that. I must have lost my mind. I volunteered to come to this hell just because she broke up with me. Oh, sorry, dude. It's leading us to you, but I'm not quite sure. Examine the southern guard camp situation. Are you a medic? No? Then get lost. Oh. Let's talk to those ones over here. Ah, nice. More question marks, and a stable keeper. Level-headed. There must be some scum from Calvin at this post too. They're just not saying anything. Story of Fogans. Maul told me, but I still don't like the Fogans much. Okay. Oh. How do I get up there? Ah. Over here. Group of Fogans are preparing for battle. You know, as well intended as her thoughts may be, they may not give her that time to learn their language. Look at this camp. Seems like it'll collapse if we decided to attack now. He's always always the optimist. Black spirits inventory. Nice inventory again. Cool. And a sweet bargain. This is not good at all. No chance of rampaging without approval from the captain. What a childish captain. No wonder the Fogans were able to reproducing so fast. Well, since that shy kid is interested in the Fogan language, why don't we find and bring a stray Fogan as a present? You know? It's actually not a bad idea. And they are close by. Let's do this quickly as well. Sorry, I know I said I should stop it here, but I don't know. I really... Is he just gonna follow me? Or oh, he is. How the hell did I do that? Oh well. It looks so funny. The way he's walking about. Dum 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 dum. Come here, puppy. Come here. Right, there's your Fogan. Have a chat. Looks... wow. Spiky. No? Not to her? Why do we need to... oh. Oh. I need to put him in a cage. Well... sorry, buddy. It's a strong wooden fence prison. Put the Fogan in the prison. Oh. He's probably saying, what the fuck? You tricked me! That's amazing. Why didn't I think of that? Now I can learn the language from that Fogan. Yeah. Demolition of Fogan buildings, cleansing the swamp. Great. You can dispose of the remaining Fogans as you please. Oh wow, you changed your tune quick. I'll see to it that my superiors receive the proper reporting. I'm going over to that Fogan now. What happened to... no, we could learn the language and live in peace and harmony. Demolition of Fogan buildings. Ah, I've got a lot to teach you. This is why I don't take newbies, but why does Caesar keep sending them to me? Anyways, I'll tell you how to stop the swamp Fogans from spreading. They have several defense towers. You have to destroy them in order to infiltrate and capture them more easily. The archers in the dugouts will be aiming at you, so don't forget to destroy the dugouts too. Okay. I think... you know what? I think I'll just do the side quests here as well. Because it seems like, again, a cornered rat. Such relief that Maul has approved. This means we don't need to continue taking a beating anymore. It may seem like we're boxed in, but this can be an opportunity to show them even a mouse can bite when cornered. Seems like you have business with those Fogans too. Would you like to join us? Help him hunt the Fogans. Well, if we kill them anyway, so why not? And again, I get tired of stopping them. Take a sense of this. Reduce the number of Fogans, and we always get stuff and amity with the NPCs. So, and there's quite a few here actually. I think they're all the same. If there's any that we don't like, we can still abandon it later on. Chat. How to survive monster attacks. Many soldiers won't ever be returning home because of those monsters in the ruins. People say you can survive attacks from beasts like bears by playing dead. But we can't take such risk when facing monsters, right? I read about playing dead from a drill book, but I'm honestly too afraid to try it myself. So you want... anyway, Fogans and goblins. We must begin investigating the ruins, but I'm concerned because the goblins seem to be so afraid. I've heard Maul approved of getting rid of the Fogan. If it's okay with you, can you help the goblins safely undertake their investigation? Sure. Okay. You also have something. Yep, and money and XP. I wish we would have that tomb that I kept telling you about already. We would get 30% more XP for each and every one, but I think... what's the level that you need for it? Oh, I think it's not even showing up here yet. No. Oh, is it on the main? No, it's not on the main. Just it recurring? No. Okay. It's probably gonna come later on. I think if I remember correctly, we need to get the first one anyway, and then there's a level requirement, but then we will be able to do this. Alright then. So looks like we have our task ready and made out for us. So hunting down some of those Fogans down there in the swamp, and doing a bit of an playing the exterminator one more time. But I think for now this should be suffice. We've come quite a bit again. Like I said, we've killed, or we've spoken to the rebels already, uncovered that there's a bit of a plot going on behind the curtains, are now a full-fledged member of the Xian Merchant Guild and actually working for them, and our journey has now taken us from the city of Heidel past the Central Guard camp, where we helped out a young woman who is plagued by spider phobia. Just quickly with some small side quests to the town of Glish, where we've been informed that they are in a bit of a pickle because there are two opposing forces, Nagas and Fogans, who make no stop at attacking wagons from our guild, but also imposing difficulties for the villagers that live at the town. Currently their water supply is dropped off, so we've been sent to this little to the, what was it, Southern Guard Camp. Southern Guard Camp over here. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong note. To help them. So next time when we get back, we will dive right into taking a full swing at killing some Fogans, and after that, little captain changed their mind quite quickly. So I'll aim for either doing this later today if I still find some time for it. If not, then most likely we'll carry on with the next episode tomorrow. If you have been following the series so far, or whether this is the first one, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope that you are enjoying our journey thus far. And obviously hope that I will be able to welcome you back again for the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hope I'll see you again fairly soon. Take care. Bye.